Hello, good evening, dear students. Welcome to our second section of um, the, the second encounter from English conversation from the ones that are new in this course. My name is Melissa Ospina, and I'm your English tutor in this semester on your English conversation class. It's a pleasure for me to see you again. Well, I already know Julian. Julian, how are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thanks, glad. Let me know how was your week. It was good, bad, so. Your weekend or your week.
Very complicated for my work. So now the time is short for me for this class. So
Okay.
now,
I think the same happens to me sometimes when I was in the semester in the other semester. Well, we are here to continue working about the topic that we start the last class. Just let me know something. Did you watch the video that the director sent to you through the email or not?
mm, no teacher, sorry. So the topic for this
Remember,
class,
it's important for you to watch the video before come here because that's gonna make our class fruitful and it's necessary for you to, I mean, for me to evaluate what you are gonna say. Well, because one part of our class today is that you explain the two first parts of the CAE exam. So I know
yes,
that you remember some things, I
yes.
guess, the last class.
I have a question, teacher. So the topic is send the email for UNAP or personal email.
So I mean, it depends of the email that you record on the inscription. I mean, if you put a personal email or if you leave though.
It's UNAP. Yes.
Uh-huh. So it could be, well, I received mine on the course. Yo recibo los míos en el email del curso. So
No.
are you checking that email?
Lo que pasa es que yo no miré mi email de la universidad, pero yo creo que ese estuvo el problema porque pensé que llegaba a mi email personal, o sea, el que utilizo mucho, que es el Hotmail, pero no miré el de la universidad. Yo creo que ahí estuvo el problema.
It's important that you see and you check the course, the email course, okay?
Yes, teacher.
From English conversation. Well, let's start our class. So basically, we have just Julian, where there is Julie. Let us try if she can speak now. Hello, Julie. Julie Espitia. Can you talk? Are you there? We need to listen to you. Well, you can type if you are listening to us on the chat.
You?
Hi, Julie. How are you? Sorry, we cannot listen to you. Julian, can you listen to her?
Yes. And you?
You
Yes.
can,
Very
can
well.
you listen? Can you listen to Julie?
No, teacher, no. Only you.
Julie, what's happening? Well, Julie is typing on the chat, so let us see what she's saying.
Um, Julian's writing in the chat, no?
Well, she was writing, but now it's not. Okay, well, let's continue, Julian. Do you remember what was the last topic that we talked in the last class?
Yes, this is for the factors is the, for example, the grammar, the course, lexical, discourse management. Yes.
Uh-huh, but what is that? What we were talking about?
Mm, Teacher, I remember, please, ¿cómo eran las siglas? Era algo de,
PAE.
yes, sorry, Julian, the right question.
Well, so we were talking about the CAE exam from Cambridge, you remember, right? And we were explaining what the exam was about. Let's stop here. Julie says, teacher, I'm sorry, I'm a little sick and I don't know what happens to my PC. Well, Julie, I'm gonna add on the report that you were sick. And even though if you want to continue in the class, you can stay there and listen. But you know that you will have point less because it's necessary for you to evaluate your speech. And for the next class on Friday, please be sure to check your PC because it is important that we can see you on camera and also listen to you. It's not a judgment because I know that maybe it's something that you can control. You know, machines sometimes are falling. So if you want to stay there to listen and to be like connect with what we are saying, you can do it. But and I just want you to get well soon, right? So Julian, we were talking about Julian and Julie. We were talking about the CAE exam that is from Cambridge. So Julian, what type of exam is that? Is that a writing exam?
Repeat, teacher.
We were talking about the CAE exam from Cambridge. What is the main skill that this exam evaluates?
The Cambridge, yeah. This is
The main skill is that reading, speaking, writing. What is the
reading.
main skill? No, the main skill is speaking. It's a completely speaking exam, the Cambridge. So it is divided into 4 stages. The first one is about 4 minutes, 2 minutes, and it's about personal information. The second one is about 4 minutes where you have pictures and you have to say something about the picture, the difference, um, and the things that they have in common, comparisons. Then
Mm,
in the third part, you have another 4 minutes where you are gonna do a pair working, a collaborative working, and with a person you are gonna discuss about a visual front image, right? And
mm.
the stage number 4 is on you with the interlocutor or the assessor asking you question about the topic that you choose on the last stage. You got it? You remember?
Yes, teacher. And the answers, for examples, the last class, for example, the pictures, and see, and the answers the pictures, for
Excellent.
example. Yeah.
Excellent. So we were talking like exam take about 15 minutes. It's not like an exam that takes days or many hours to do it. The exam takes approximately 15 minutes and there are two candidates. There are two persons in the same room trying the exam. And they have also two examiners, the interlocutor and the assessor, right? And the band score is from 1 to 5. 1 as loose and 1 as poor and 5 as excellent. So Julian, I have a question for you. What the exam mark on? Okay, like what they are gonna evaluate from you. Can you answer that question?
The question is for me.
Yes. What the exam evaluate?
O sea, perdón, ¿qué método utilizaría para evaluar? ¿O sí, estoy bien?
¿Qué evalúa el examen?
Mm,
Grammatical resources. Okay, let me help you. The grammatical resource, the lexical discourse, the pronunciation, and the communication. It's a completely exam. Is clear?
Teacher, I'm writing in the chat, please. It's no,
What?
tengo
You
problemas.
cannot listen to
It's difficult for listening to you. So I'm
now?
writing in the chat, please.
Can you listen now?
Yes. This is very.
Okay. Okay. I was talking to you that what they evaluate from you is the grammatical resources, the lexical discourse, the communication, and the pronunciation. So it is a completely speaking exam, right? You got it,
Yeah.
Julian?
Yes. Grammar?
What?
Grammar?
Grammar, lexical discourse, pronunciation, and conversation, communication.
Grammar? Communicate.
Okay, so that was basically what we were talking the last class. And from this class, it was necessary that you watch two videos. The first one explains you the part number 1 of this exam, that is the one in charge of answer personal information. And the second one is explaining you about the stage number 2, that is focused on watch pictures, and you are gonna give your idea or interpretation of those images, right? Like comparisons.
Yes, teacher.
So the idea was one part uh, that was planned for me to evaluate you is that you give us your ideas or what you learned from each video, but you didn't watch them. So the part number 1 is about, answer personal information, but it's necessary to take into account that the answers could not be short. It's not like, Julian, where do you live? And you say, no, I live in Barranquilla. No, you have to say, well, I live in Barranquilla. Barranquilla is a hot city. It's a beautiful city. You can find many places to go, like supermarkets, like mall. So you start describing and giving important ideas, but you don't give a short answer, right? So something that I was explaining the last class, on Wednesday to other group of persons, is that sometimes we think that a long answer means take 5 minutes or 10 minutes to say it. No, you can give a long answer in just 1 minute, right?
Yes,
Don't be
teacher.
confused. No confundamos eso. A veces pensamos que tener conversaciones, respuestas largas, es de tomar demasiado tiempo. Cuando tú puedes dar
Exactly.
una idea completa en un minuto, por ejemplo. So
Eh,
the idea is that you use the correct connectors to make your ideas have sense, right? So
yes.
when the other part of this class is that I'm gonna ask you the question. It's like we are gonna practice like if you were the candidate and I the interlocutor, so I'm gonna evaluate your answers. But it's necessary for you to know that it is important that you take the control of the time. Because, for example, in the first part, you will have just 2 minutes to answer 2 or 3 questions. but the question should be complete, right, Julian?
Yes, teacher.
I
And
repeat,
the questions
the
in the chat?
no, the questions I'm gonna show you when I share with you my screen.
Yeah. So,
And the second part is important for us to take into account that it is necessary that you see the pictures and give a resolution about what you see. Many of people start describing each picture, but the idea is not that you say some many things on air. Like, for example, if I show you, let me give you an example. Well, I don't have something
for
near to show
example,
you. Well, you have a cell phone and you have a notebook, for example. So this is picture one and this is picture two. In the picture one, you see a book, right? And
yeah,
in the picture you see a telephone. So many people start saying like, okay, in the first one I can see a book. The book is brown. The book is big, is small. In the other is a cell phone. The cell phone is purple and black. So people start giving like ideas but not connected, right?
yeah.
So it is necessary.
For example,
I-
this for your cell phone. What is?
Listen, what can you say about these two pictures? ¿Qué podrías decir de estas dos imágenes? ¿Qué tienen en común?
Mm,
Las cosas que son
son objetos personales. Yeah.
personal objects or personal tools that you can use to communicate, that you can use to study. Because if this is a book and this is a cell phone, here you have information to study and here you have internet and network to study. So the idea is not to describe the pictures separate. Like if
Ah,
you have pictures, tendrías 10 imágenes en la evaluación del CA y Cambridge, how you're gonna do if you have less time. So you have to connect like all the image and give an idea, a complete idea about everything, right? So, for example, what about if I show you a picture of a family in a picnic and a picture of a students playing? What can you talk over there? ¿De qué podrías hablar? About how the people might feel there. What type of feeling you have when you are in a picnic with your family or you are playing with your friends?
for
What
example,
type of
travel walking in the weekend for my friends.
that? But let's suppose that here in this picture is a family on a picnic, and in this second picture is a friends in a park. Both pictures are similar. So what type of feelings, sentimientos, do you feel people would have in the same in all of these pictures? Maybe they are gonna feel happy. What
Uh,
else? Give me
yeah,
examples.
I'm really happy. Sometimes we tense, estar siempre con ellos.
Okay, what else?
Um, and free time is especially for me for ¿cómo se dice compartir?
Share.
Share with my family, with my friends in the night.
Okay, perfect. So that was the second part of the CA exam, it's about. So you got it? Or you
Yes, sí la escogí un poquito, pero bueno, sí,
hey, you have questions, you can do it now before I start the practice.
yeah, teacher.
What questions do you have?
La en español, perdón. Bueno, se tienen que relacionar los dos términos, digamos, familia y amigos, ¿sí? Pero entonces las respuestas no serían tan largas, sino algo corto y que conecten las dos imágenes, ¿cierto? ¿Sí?
Yes. Yes, but it's also necessary that you take into account the time. For example, for the part number one, you will have 2 minutes. And for the part number two, you will have 1 minute for picture.
Okay, teacher. So,
So
what is the pictures?
I'm gonna show you now. So let's start practicing Yeah, we are gonna do like a rehearsal, like if we were on the exam. Un ensayo como si estuviéramos in the exam now. So you are the candidate and I'm the interlocutor. So welcome to the CAE exam, Cambridge speaking exam. My name is Melissa. What's your name?
Julian.
Okay, Julian. So now I'm gonna show you my screen and we start with the part number 1 of this section. Yeah, let me show you here. And I'm gonna use my cell phone to show you the time, 2 minutes, that you have to answer the following question. So I'm gonna show you here. It's 0, you see?
Yes.
And you
Yourself.
start 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Julian, give me, um, it's a pleasure for me to have you here, and I want you to tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Vélez Santander.
Remember that you have to give long answers. What is Santander?
Mm, my city, Vélez, is the department of the Santander. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Can you give us ideas about, do you have any hobbies or interests?
Yes. My hobbies is see you sports in TV. For example, the games in the Manchester United for the weekend, the Premier League. Yes.
Okay, and why you prefer that? Why
And then,
you prefer that hobby? Why you prefer to watch sport on the TV?
for it's my passion for me for this equipe for this team, Manchester United. Yeah.
Okay, yes. So that's it. You got 1 minute 22 seconds. Look at this.
Cell phone.
You took 1 minute and 22 seconds, right? To answer those questions. Something like that. Now we go to part number 2. Can you see the pictures here?
Your cell phone?
No, the picture of my screen.
Yes, teacher. No.
You have 3 pictures. Picture number 1, picture number 2, and picture number 3. So it is about people taking a break. Okay, you know what is a break?
Yeah. Picture two.
No, 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 no. What is a break? Not about the picture. What is a break? This is my
Break.
question for you.
What is the break? Is eat eat comer algo? Sí.
Is to but it's also to take a rest. It's like you stop working and you take a rest, right?
No
It's
understand.
a it's a time where you stop working and you take a rest. Like
Okay. This is the,
rest,
for example, picture
and
two.
all of them, 1, 2, and 3, all of them are taking a break. Los tres están teniendo un break. They stop their works and they are resting. Take a rest. You can use it to share with friends. You can use it to drink water, eat food, or relax on the sea, whatever you prefer. But take a break is to stop working and rest for some time. Is clear?
It's clear, teacher. So it's a
Okay.
breaking the work, for example.
That's it. So you have 3 pictures, Julian. Pay close attention to the instructions for you can do the activity. So you have 3 pictures and you know that is people taking a break. So how might the people be feeling? This is the moment for you to say something about the pictures.
And select the picture.
Yes, you have to describe. You have to give you have to discuss about the pictures. How might the people be feeling? ¿Cómo se estarían sintiendo las personas? Puedes empezar hablando de eso. Desglosa las imágenes. Eso es lo que tienes que hacer. In 1 minute.
Okay. Yeah. Don't let me a second.
Okay, Julian, I'm waiting for you.
For example, take your time for living the moment.
Can you repeat, please, that I cannot listen to you very well?
Take your time, take time, tomar el tiempo para, eh, para disfrutar de la vida, ¿sí? ¿No se puede así? Take
Okay.
time
Why are you
for the
using
living the,
for
sorry,
living there?
for
Yes.
living the life.
The life, excellent. So you are saying that people are taking time to live in their life with no work and no things to do.
Entendí ahí. Que se escucha todo
With no
entrecortado.
work, with no work and no things to do. That's it. So they are living the life and they are taking break with no work and nothing to do. Ellos están teniendo un break y viviendo la vida, descansando de sus trabajos y sin hacer nada. ¿Es clear?
Yes. So the picture is the tree, for example.
Okay, perfect. So, how demanding their activities be? In the picture number 1, for example, how demanding, ¿qué tan demandante es the activity of the picture number 1?
The picture number one is the, for example, stopping the work for planets in the obra, obra.
Hour. De obra,
Exacto.
about the buildings.
Yeah.
Repeat, buildings.
Yeah. Yes.
Repeat, buildings.
Buildings. Building.
Excellent. How demanding the activity number 2 is?
Repeat, teacher.
How demanding the activity number 2 is? Is a lot of demanding or is not demanding?
It's not demanding.
¿Qué tan demandante es la actividad de la imagen 2?
Not demanding.
Okay, why?
For example, is the vacation for I think. No?
Okay, and what about the picture number 3?
The picture number 3 is, for example, teacher, what is apreciar?
To see.
You see the, o sea, ver el ambiente, de ver el paisaje. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés?
Okay. To see the sky. There is
No,
also the sunrise.
yeah, for,
La puesta del sol, sunrise.
yes, o
Okay.
disfrutando del momento, for
Okay, the
example.
environment, el ambiente.
Yes, the environment. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, Julia, this was what we want to practice today. Remember that it's really important that you come to this class prepared. Because if you don't prepare before, the class is gonna be slow, right?
Yeah,
And
teacher.
you know that we take into account all those things to practice and to grade you. Tenemos todo eso en cuenta para poder evaluarlos, ¿ok? So, keep practicing of your speaking skills, and I have a homework for you. And is that for the next class, you are gonna bring your favorite song name, and you are gonna say us why is that song your favorite. Okay?
Okay, really interesting. Favorite song, ¿no?
It's a,
Favorite song name, ¿cierto?
a song, your favorite song for the next class, and you are gonna show us and tell us why is that, what's the reason of you to choose that song as your favorite. Is clear?
Mm, yeah, teacher, te lo puedo decir en español, es como tu canción favorita y por qué es la razón de por qué la escogiste, ¿sí?
Perfecto, así es. So Julie, you listen to the homework, you can do it also. Tú también la puedes hacer, Julie, para la próxima clase, ¿ok? So Julian, thank you for coming. Remember that for the next class, you need to be on time. Today we start late. We
Yeah,
start,
teacher, sorry, this is my work, this is complicated for
don't
me.
worry, I know that there are things that are out of our control. Those things are out of our control. So in your, I mean, if you can come here on time, because then this hour is gonna be shorter, because at 7 I have another group to teach, so I
Yes,
cannot be
teacher.
longer. So
Yeah,
thank
me
you,
too.
Julie, Julian, to come. It's a pleasure for me. Any question, just ask me. We are here to train each one of you to try your best on the English language. Yes, Julian?
Mm, teacher, and the personal email for the 10 topics for the next class in future, please.
Okay, send me on the chat your email and I will send it to the director.
Uf, thanks, teacher, for volví a mirar el universidad y por eso no preparó nada.
It's okay, it's okay. So thank you guys, and may God bless all of you. See you on Friday. Bye.
Thanks, teacher.
Bye, Jude.
Goodbye. Sorry for the flex.